Hello everybody, welcome to the second video of Wednesday. This one's going to be about letting you know that we have 30 days or 1 month, whatever you want to kind of refer to it as, until we see the July 4th deals. And that's very, very important because it's crunch time. It's crunch time for me when it comes to what I want to grind, how many units I want to grind out, and especially in the length of time without burning out, because that's a very key thing, is burning out over the summertime where I'm like, I just want to chill and play from some other games like Diablo Immortal. I think is launched tomorrow. I really want to play it and also kind of upload content on the second channel, but and play a few other games as well. But I still want to get, from a non-spending standpoint, stuff grinded out. So hey, look out for some streams here and there. But what we're going to do in this video is go over how many units is possible, look at the unit bundles from the Cyber Weekend deals as a comparison, and kind of get you a little bit kind of like aware of how many units you might need. It won't be a full predictions video because that will probably come towards the end of the month, but that's kind of getting with the fundamentals of how many units you might need for whatever comes your way. Now, what does your June look like? Well, it's crunch time. If you go and do some auto fighting in June itself and do normal, heroic, master and uncollected, whether you auto fight it, depending on where you are in the game, depending on the champions you got, I don't know, but I would say it's very rare to see uncollected that you can auto fight it. Whatever, wherever you're at in the game, stonking champions and all that stuff. But yeah, if you do that, you get the calendar, you get the variant classic. You just do that. Whether or not Kabam are going to release a new kind of like variant and a new classic, I don't know. We'll have to wait to the end of the week to find out that info. And solo events for 30 days will give you 750. Plus, like myself, if you've got the Summoner's Sigil, which, non-spending, grinded out, there was a special arena, which, is great. Kabam did that. Then you could be looking at totals like this. So spending, or free sigil people, 1,900 units for your trouble. Also, if you're free to play and didn't do the sigil arena, then you will be on 1,600 plus 250 units from doing 10 alliance events, which could add, depending if you're an alliance and depending if you get some of those peak milestones, could see you, if you are a spender or as I said, have the sigil, then you could be over that 2,150 mark. And if you're free to play that didn't do the sigil arena to get the free sigil, then it would still be like 1,850. So it's still a good chunk as well. If you're grinding in arenas, then there are some nice ones, nice take home still by 9 arena rotations. By doing the math and kind of have a look at some stuff, you can see that if you do this week, it's not 8 because it would be like 4 weeks. 4 times 2 arenas rotations a week is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. But there is one extra one, which if you do it now, it kind of like factors in, or not now, but Thursday going into the weekend, then there's the that equals 9. It works, damn it. But yeah, it's still good news. You can pick up some units if you decide to grind arena. If you don't want to grind arena, we just went over the methods of how you get some units from non-arena grinding, because I know some people don't like it. But you also get, from doing some 12 milestones, the Summoner Trials, 1,422 units. And again, it all adds up. Do a little bit of those every 3-day arenas, then it can mean you get 270, 1,422, 1,215, 2,907 just by doing that. And then some of the like high-end grind of some of the arenas featured, whatever, 4,122. Then this all adds up, okay? It all adds up and gives you potential. Now, I'm personally on, at the moment, about 1,910 units. I've still got more grinding to do. I'm not going to burn myself out on this and this kind of like endeavor to get the units I require, which probably be well over 1,500. I don't know if I can really care that much to kind of do that, but maybe I'll do a little bit. Maybe I'll have a look at what Kabam have to offer, the rewards, the offers, and maybe I'll decide to save for further content. Maybe it's the case I'll save those units for Cyber Weekend and have a better crack at getting something more substantial, and I may be Paragon by then, so I don't know. Will this help me to be Paragon? Again, don't know. It's all down to guesswork. But it can be realistic for you to pick up a good amount of units. If you're willing to do a higher end grind or even a lower grind, you might pick yourself an additional 6,117 units. A higher end grind could be 7,927 plus around, could be anything with RNG, 1,500 units to upwards of 3,000, maybe 4,000 units from those arena crystals. You just don't know what's going to happen and how it's going to drop with you with the luck. So there's plenty of potential. Right, we've got that out of the way. Let's try and think about the volume of units you have as to what certain kind of deals come in and what is likely for you to grab. July 4th deals can be better compared against what was on offer back for Cyber Weekend. A lot of the times when it comes to a new titleage that comes in, it's always the one that's the one down below. So say with Paragon, there's Thronebreaker. Will Thronebreaker be what happened to Cavalier back a little while ago, where there was just nothing of interest, nothing of value for those that were Cavalier trying to get up to Thronebreaker when it came to Tier 5 CC? Will that be a similar thing this year with Thronebreakers trying to get up to Paragon? Maybe. It's been done before. It's been one of these situations, and this is why I think it may be best for anybody Thronebreaker to focus their attention onto stuff like completing and getting as many points as possible in Eternity of Pain if they are looking to get that nicer chunk of things like Tier 3 Basic, Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basic. The reason I bring that up as a foreshadowing type thing is that it's important to just be realistic on what Kabam may do for your titleage. So one of the key things is the Spectacular Weekend. The Spectacular Weekend will mean that on July 1st, that's when you'll see the the July 4th deals, because it's treated as a weekender, so it gets you spending on a Friday. But the good thing about that, it means that you have the weekend to make a decision before it goes away on, say, Monday or Tuesday sometimes. But what are going to be the decisions about your spend? Well, you have to unlock things, and that's a big problem, because what it does is it means that you will have to spend a certain amount. You have to spend 5,000 units first off the bat to unlock anything that's going to be substantial and fun. This again means that you will have situations of going, oh great, I'll unlock something for 1,000 units, then you've got to buy two other things for 2,000 units in order to get yourself close to the stuff that's going to be important for your titleage, which Kabam will more than likely put behind them and make you go, God damn it, that's really annoying. So it could mean that with 10,000 units, you will get one thing of the item that you really require. And for me, that's going to be something like Tier 3 Alpha or Tier 6 Basic, whatever I'm kind of not as close to, but also I can look to stuff like my Karina's challenges and go, okay, well, I can decide I won't do this, but I will do a Karina's challenge instead in order to make up for the loss of it. So the question always comes back to, what do you need in game, right? It's a very simple question. What do you need in game? What are you kind of like shooting for and things like that? Now I'll go a bit in depth about like prediction further down the line, especially close to the release of these deals. But it would be very important for you to get an idea of where you're going to be at with what you need. Like for me, I need more Tier 3 Alpha than I do need Tier 6 Basic. So that may be a focus point for me to go, okay, so what have Kabam done last year, especially around about the 5,000 unit mark? Is there anything there that kind of like tickles my fancy for anything like Tier 3 Alpha? Oh, right there, for 5,000 units in Greater Summoner Bundle 1, there was 22,500 Tier 3 Alpha fragments. Now, if I personally only can afford, because I have to unlock all these deals first in order to get to here, and that's going to cost me 5,000 units, and I have 10,000 units total, then that's going to be my decision. It's also going to be the extra decision of going, is there anything in some of these advanced summoner bundles that again kind of like tip my interest and my fancy to go and get, because I'm not going to spend in this game at the moment. I'm non-spending, so you've got to make very clear and key decisions about what you want to get. The same thing when it comes to Cavalier players as what they want to achieve as well. There's going to be Paragon deals as well, which I'm going to have to cover. So I'm going to cover 3 types of deals, which is going to, I think, break me a little bit, but I'm going to do it in any case for it. But it's going to be interesting to see what Paragon get. But as I said, the key thing is, what are you looking to achieve and what are you looking to get? You have to filter through a lot of dead weight in deals, which is a big disappointment when it comes to like some of these deals and how they're focused and making decisions. Kabam could completely change their mind and go, oh, we've decided we are actually going to do something completely different. That is not like what they've done in previous situations of unlocking this gets to this. But because they've done it on a regular basis, I think Kabam are going to do it. Yeah, to quickly answer the question, because I did see a couple of people ask this, like, oh, you know, what kind of like, well, how many units should we save for this one? What is kind of like what we're going to look at here? In a nutshell, save for what you think is going to happen. Preparation is very important as to going, right, well, 5,000 units is going to unlock the better deals. So you will need 5,000 units off the bat just to unlock the better things. I think we all know that to be true. Then it comes a point of choice. You can choose the various different types of micro bundles, of the advanced summoner bundles, the further advanced ones, you know, the 1,000 to the 2,000 ones, as to where you go to bridge the gap. But as soon as you've kind of like opened that bridge with the 5,000 units, you're then into this section right here where you've got, this is the business end, and this is where you get to choose the stuff that really is going to matter to your roster. Getting new champions, ranking them up, getting to a different titleage, going from Cavalier to Thronebreaker, Thronebreaker to Paragon. These are very key and crucial times as to how you structure your spend, but I think that's really it. Make decisions as to what you think as a whole in your roster. Is it going to be like this Catalyst for me, where I'm like, I really do need that tier 6 basic Catalyst to be formed, so I need more of the fragments? Is it going to be a case you want to add new champions to the roster, and also you want to get more shards for upcoming featured 6-star crystals that are going to be incredibly spicy? Also, you're going to get options of nexuses. Are you also going to be making decisions about rank up gems? Because, hey, look, rank up gems, very, very important. Rank up the key champions that you want to take further. And also make decisions about more key content that's down the line. With Act 8.1 round the corner, with things like Korean's Challenges, Abyss of Legends type content. Also, when it comes to what, you know, Kabam might throw in with Eternity of Pain, consider Eternity of Pain into what you're picking up and what you're looking to respend in different areas as to what bundle seems logical for you, and all that kind of stuff. It takes lots of information to bring together. As I said, we'll do some predictions and we'll cover this a bit more down the line. I've compared this to Cyber Weekend because I just think this is probably the better thing to do, because it is more of how I feel Kabam are going to go down the route with. We'll do predictions in the future. I might put links to these particular spreadsheets in the description down below for people to see, but do bear in mind this is from older stuff, older content, and the unit one is from a normal kind of like template for unit grind that I use, but also kind of like I recommend from time to time as well. But yeah, that's been a video. Hope this helps, especially with 1 month to go, keeping you informed and prepared as I best can. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Make sure as well to check out some other content, and woohoo, Eternity of Pain week number 4 is coming very soon, as well as the end to the side quest, which I think is 1 more week to go, I think. In any case, thanks for watching. See you all very soon, and check out some other content. Bye bye.